Ubisoft made a rather surprising announcement the other day with regards to Rainbow Six Siege. For a limited time only, they are selling a starter edition of the game for a massively discounted price of $15 or £12. I'm trying to put my finger on where I've seen this before, but nah, the details escape me. Anyway, let's go over what this starter edition is, what it includes, how it differs from the standard game, and ultimately, is it worth it? So what does buying the starter edition of Rainbow Six Siege actually get you? Well, it gives you all of the modes, Terrorist Hunt, Casual, Ranked and the Situations, all of the existing and upcoming DLC operators, all of the existing and upcoming DLC maps, all of the weapons and attachments, and the same level progression that is observed in the standard edition, and that's it. Now you may be sat there wondering, now that seems like a pretty good deal, that's everything that you would get in the standard edition but for a lower price, where's the caveat to this? And you'd be right, that is everything that you get in the standard edition, and yes, there is a caveat to this. Purchasing this edition will grant you access to 2 starting operators randomly picked from a pool of basic operators whom Ubisoft deem to be the easiest to understand for beginners. These are Rook, Sledge, Ash, Fuse, Mute and Smoke, so you've got 3 attackers and 3 defenders. So you gain access to 2 of these chosen at random by the game, and then you also get given 600 Rainbow Six credits with which you can use to pick a further 2 operators or skins if you deem them more important. Now here comes the real difference between the 2 versions, and it's a real kick in the teeth. Instead of the new operators costing 2,000 renown to unlock, new operators will now cost 12,500 renown to unlock, taking the average playtime to unlock an operator from around 2 hours to approximately 15 hours. That's a serious amount of grinding to do if you want to gain access to all of the operators in the game. 16 remaining operators multiplied by 12,500 renown each gives you a total of 200,000 renown required to unlock the rest of the base operators, and that's not even including the DLC operators, which at 25,000 renown apiece brings the current total up to 300,000 and 400,000 once the final 2 DLC drops are released. A massive commitment. Now, owning all of the operators in the game is not absolutely necessary. I have the standard edition and I only own 4 or 5 per side, and I alternate between the ones that I need to play, but needing to play for 15 hours to unlock just 1 new operator is still a big time commitment. And that's it. The only difference between the starter and standard edition of Rainbow Six Siege is the price and the time it takes to unlock new operators. And for less than half the price, I'd say that if you're unsure about Rainbow Six Siege and you want to get a taste of it for the lowest amount of money possible, this is your best bet. If you decide you like the game, then purchasing Rainbow Six credits from the store is always an option if you feel that the investment is worth it. I think that this is a great move from Ubisoft. It ensures that as many people as possible are able to get in and play the game for themselves, and maximising those player numbers is going to be vitally important when it comes to keeping this game alive for a long period of time. With no single player to fall back on, it lives and dies depending on its player count, so having populated servers is absolutely vital. There is one issue that I can see with this offer, and that's the hacker problem. Hacking isn't too much of a problem in the standard edition because the risk is just not worth it. If they get caught, it's $40 for a new copy of the game, whereas with this edition, if you get caught, the $15 is much less of a kick in the wallet. Luckily though, I highly doubt that this is going to affect ranked play, as you need to reach level 20 before you're even able to access that division, but if you're like me and generally stick to casual play, then an uprise in the hacking issue might become more apparent. That being said, I'm staying hopeful that this isn't actually going to happen, and in any case, this deal is only actually extending until the 19th of June, at which point it will disappear forever. So if there is a hacking problem that emerges from this, it will likely only last for a few weeks at the most. So if you've been wanting to get in on the Rainbow Six Siege action for a while now, but haven't managed to fork out the admittedly high asking price of $40, then this really is the best time to bite the bullet and jump in. If you're looking for a cheap way to pick up the full Rainbow Six Siege game, you will find a link to CD keys in the description below, which if you use to purchase anything on the site will give me a little bit of a kickback to help support the channel, which will be very much appreciated. And that's about all you need to know about the Rainbow Six Siege Starter Edition. If you enjoyed or you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos on Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Battlefield and pretty much any other first person shooter out there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and I shall catch you in the next one.